And we're back with a roaringly good time in Jazz Jackrabbit Land. Just cleared my throat and I'm ready for more. Episode 4. You know, normally I'd say episode 4 might be difficult. This isn't like that. Difficulty is just whenever, whatever you want to be. That Jazz is not a Batman. He is a jazz man. He works the streets because he's a beat cop. That's right. Yep. Speaking of, I just found out there was there was an Ask Me Anything thing. They just asked John Romero and Cliff about stuff, so here you go. Good for you, Cliff. Good for you. At least I think it was Cliff. There's definitely someone working on Epic. Anyway, totally not a Jill the Jungle reference. This doesn't even happen. Her temple. Can you guess what it is? It's a temple planet. That's right. Which means... I don't know what it means. It means the music is appropriate. Quite so. Starting up with the speed up. Getting little turtles out of their temple. Wondering what the hell kind of thing's going on in the background there. Ouch, cactus on the feet. You know, some people walk on hot rocks in the South Pacific. This guy walks on spiky cactus. For his cactus. Here, have a one up. What up? Yeah, I know. How are you guys? I just got my bird friend. Well, I do have and I've had birds, so you know, birds. Sadly, one of the few types of animals I don't actually want to pet. For a specific reason. The biting. Oh yes. So I usually prefer not to pet a bird. I'm sure that could change. But maybe not in my lifetime. Bird referencing. The bird is green, therefore is my friend. The turtle's green, therefore it should have been my friend, but was not my friend. I don't know. Yes, you can. Not only can you destroy those rocks, you can also jump on them. I think. Actually, no, I don't know that. But I don't think there comes a point in which you need to. I mean, you could do it. So, when do temples have ray guns? That's the question I propose to you. This is definitely the anachronistic planet with red waves in the background telling you, hey, it's one of the Egyptian plagues, remember? The rivers will run with blood and, you know, frogs, which aren't in this episode. Why are they even in this game, then? I don't know, but they're definitely green, I remember that. Have this carotis from not carotis. I guess if you're gonna have bunnies from Planet Caritas, I mean, fine. What else would that be? Interesting head art, I guess. Pause? You know, because when I want to settle down at the temple, I want an ice cream cone. With my Super Nintendo controller. Ah, congratulations. This game recreates my childhood. Oh, wow. Cool. I gotta say that there's like a holy trinity, or more than a tree, of like those consoles from that era. So the Super NES, the Genesis, the TurboGrafx, the Neo Geo, DOS, the Amiga, Atari ST. They're great. All of them. Maybe not so much the Atari ST because I barely have experience with that, but I mean, you know, it's certainly up there, isn't it? I think it's mostly because some of the stuff's released on Atari ST you could get elsewhere, so that's why I hadn't thought much of it. But if there's like exclusive Atari ST titles, I'd like to know. Maybe. But nah, it's just be like, nah, I'd rather just do Commodore Amiga stuff if I'm going that route. It's like, yeah, okay, I understand. It's like, yeah, thanks. My whole thing is with frame rates, so it's like, how dare you have 50 frames per second? I will come over there and teach you that there's more frames to be had. get the shield. Shield. I am an agent of such an organization. Why does he climb the mountain? Because he wanted the one up there, and it's not there now. I mean, it is there. It just. All right, maybe I did need to jump on the rolling rocks. Isn't that an alcoholic drink? Beverage? Yes. It is me. There's an idea. Get some AVGN style stuff on DOS. I mean, if he can do Commodore 64, he can do DOS. Get his ass on the DOS. Although I think he mentioned DOS a few times, but I don't know. More DOS for the world. It's a shame because I know DOS needs the attention. It really does, and people are drawing away from it with newer stuff that's blending into newer tropes I don't want to. I think I was seeing someone talk about it with like the new Doom. I'm just like, yeah, I'm with you. Like, if you just took out the QuickTime events, it'd probably be perfect. I almost feel the same. I think it's just Bethesda's influence, where it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna make it part of an RPG, you know, or yeah, I think they did that stuff with Shadow Warrior series. Like, they rebooted Shadow Warrior, had a sequel, and now they have a third one. And I don't know much about that trilogy that they have now, which was kind of a surprise. You know, Shadow Warrior's got a better series than Blood, and that's a shame because Blood's pretty good. Speaking of Blood, how about Nipples? No, I mean, how about Nippius, which is about being a cold planet? This would not be my first choice for naming an ice planet, though. But alright. It's a bit nippy out there. That means you make the planet about nips. Thanks. Many a Christmas level was formed from an ice world. That snowman has been knocked over one too many times. You know, there was enough snow, like, not too long ago, in April of this year, of this video, which it should be out in the same month. You know, someone building snowmen in the northern hemisphere. I'm like, yup, that happened. Just to show you can have fun in the snow for a very small amount of time. I'm alright with snow. I prefer that kind of precipitation to rain, at least. Even though I like the sound of rain more. Snow is so quiet, it just kind of happens, unless you're doing a blizzard, but that's the wind kicking in, so, you know. For kicks, and I'm frozen, and my ass is a butt, and, Jazz will constantly shiver on this planet. And extra detail. Extra detailing. Spoiler alert is when you're trying to redesign your car. The only thing that makes music vaguely correct is just some of the sound instruments they're using. I just went the backwards. Oh wait, no. I think I'm trying to find a way into the secret. Yeah, that is what I'm doing. This is probably the... Yeah, out of all the secret exits, I think this is the one I think is the hardest to actually do. Even though this game isn't, like, ever... This game is never too hard. I just get annoyed and just die a bit too much when I shouldn't have to. But I think that's more to do with the pacing. Like, the design is great. Like, I like all this stuff in this presentation. Like, Sonic wishes it had this kind of stuff. Even though Sonic's, like, gameplay is miles ahead. There would be help there. But Jackrabbit actually has level design instead. You know? So you're trying to put that together with running fast, and, you know, you're trying to do these precision platforming, and it's just not working out. This snowman wants to tell you, hey! Nope, nope. See, the trick is you need the touch. You need to touch the launch pad. It doesn't launch you nearly as high, so you can get under and get to that weird exit right over there. There it is. That's what I had my proof that was in thy pudding. Oh well. You know what? I'm just gonna take any glitch that I can't control and just let it happen. I've decided. Because what am I going to do? Fix something that only means something for like 3 seconds? Yeah, we'll just have to leave that stuff. I don't know what I can do about the flickering, though. I don't know. I mean, I think the flickering is always there for this game. That could be purely due to running speed. What do you... It's like flicker the DOS game in the 90s. That's crazy goose nut sauce. Who do you think you are? I'm the one that drills. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. Hey, can you get to the secret exit anytime soon? If I put my memory pants on, will you know about it? No. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're in. We're in, boys. The master never left. Enjoy the secret level. We're gonna have to enjoy this music a little more. Most importantly, I get one of these. So that's the reason number 1 to get this secret level. Do-do-do-do-do. Is there anything more magical than finding a secret level? I love secret levels. I like finding more content, and this is that. Look, even the One Must Fall, like, protagonist android is festive, right? Or is the Arctic version. You know what? It reminds me of Monster Rancher's Golem, which has a wolf version or something, so it's like a white, bluish golem. That's exactly what that looks like. Kind of. Let's get the right color scheme anyway. So the colors look like it, the shape isn't. I'm just wondering if there's like... I mean, One Must Fall deserves to be played, but I can't imagine me doing LPs for fighting games, even for something like that. It's just like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep talking about it every time it comes up at a bonus level, because they keep doing it. Also, fun fact, I think in One Must Fall, you can actually fight Jackrabbit. I forget what the conditions are to actually make this happen, but I believe you can. And it is funny. You should probably see it for yourself. It's like, what are you doing here? And it's like, technically, I just decided to travel to this planet today. What are your mech fights? Let me try some of that. Does it have things that shoot? Oh well, I'll just punch the living stuffing out of you. Assuming stuffing is a living being. Going on the ice. I see tracks. I see friends. I see everything. Alrighty. How did Devin get access to the secret levels anyway? I don't know. At least I don't have to spin the thing around and try to catch it. At least I don't have to do that. You shall alert me to what foes are alarming to my presence. Speaking of presents, have you been a good boy, Jazz? What do you want for Christmas? I want 3 Christmas games. You're only getting 1 Christmas game per year. 3 times. That's it. Never ask anything from me again. Ah! And then Santa granted him Holiday Hat 94, Holiday Hat 95, and Christmas Chronicles, which to me, I believe, which is basically the holiday hair for Jackrabbit 2. Yeah, like hell, even the secret files, which I think I would have to cover, but you know, some of these expansion packs, the way they work, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Okay, just let it happen. Just gonna let it happen a little bit, Stan. This is not a really good place to put in vulnerability, because I'm gonna end up going to the wrong side, and it's not gonna be fun. Oh wait, never mind. There's really just the running power up that felt more wasted. That's fine. Don't get wasted by appreciation. Oh look, I don't even need it. Fine then. Take your secrets. Wait a minute. I'll be taking that. You got a license for that toaster? Always remember, all toasters toast. Oh, do they? I was under the impression they toasted bread. Ha! Gotcha! What if it's sourdough? Ah! I don't know. I don't even understand what the... That's an idea. Hey guys, you want a Hotel Mario Let's Play? It's like, I'm not touching that CDI, get away from me. It's like, yeah, that CDI was the right time frame I was mentioning, and I was just like, how about no? Or, yeah. No, wait, that one other one thinking of the Panasonic 3DO, that's actually more of the N64 era. An interesting thing to be sure. Like, I think I'd take the 3DO over... I'd take the Panasonic 3DO over the Atari Jaguar. Even though there's a few Jaguar titles that you should probably try out. Mostly that one Bubsy game, because it's unique to it, for whatever reason, and it's just Bubsy 1, but in an Alice in Wonderland motif or something, and I'm just like, okay, fine. If I could cover that, I would. Technically, I have the power to do so, but do I really want to play that? I don't know. Dun 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 dun. It's time to do it. I'm in the city. I wonder if some of these bonus stages are modeled after some planets Jazz has gone to in the past, in the present, and future. Like, this background seems like it's right out of Tech Noir, or it's out of something that's probably that you'd see in episode A, Industrious. It's one of those. You know, living in a city, you know you have to survive. Alright? I mean, you gotta keep your dream alive. So I'm told. Come on, just 2 more. This bonus stage isn't even trying. I guess the trick is you can't just expect to find it in a maze just because you're hugging the wall. Occasionally you're gonna have to drift off to the side to find some things. Because the maze principle only works you out when you're trying to leave, not when you're actually trying to find something other than leaving. And since there isn't really an exit in here, I mean, not in the sense that you'd want to leave before getting the things you're looking for, that strategy doesn't really work. Even though I do it anyway. Just to see how far it can take me. Jung Rock! We got fun and games here! Alright, I like this level a lot. I like the music, too, of course. Why would I not? Come on now. You're telling me I have a gun and then there's flowers that may vaguely look like roses? Of course! I get it now. It's all a ruse. It's Belarus. I don't even know idea if it's sped up, but I'll take it at this pace. Oh no, a yellow shield. What am I gonna do with that? Pretty much nothing. Alright, fine. If you want to kill beasts that are in the jungle, you gotta get your big flamethrower and kill them with fire. Oh, help me, this music is addicting. I think it's just the drum that hits it just right. It's nice. Okay, it actually slowed down. Again, I don't know what actually caused the speed up. This is the actual it's actually supposed to sound, but the speed up version is pretty nice. Just hyped you when it wasn't supposed to. I do like how they I just realized there was other planets doing this too with the sun instead of the moon, where it's just like it's following you on screen at all times. There's some parallaxing involved, yes. What do you think Jackrabbit would sound like if you were stuck with, like, a PC speaker? Probably nothing. You just hear bloop, 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 bloop. Dumpa-dumpa-dumpa-da. Yeah. I think Jackrabbit 1 has better art, but Jackrabbit 2 has better gameplay. I think you're cool with that assessment. Doop-a-doop. Guys, it's the end. Hey, guys. You know, it's hanging out with Jackrabbit, you guys, and you guys is Jackrabbit, Young Rock, you guys. Hey, you guys. It speed up again. I don't care because I have the power of El Rapido Fuego. In this jungle, you see many things. You see creatures that you barely see. Oh yeah, something worth noting while watching this playthrough in its entirety, if you're doing that. One thing to note about this is that I didn't really get an opportunity to glimpse all the enemies until the second playthrough, because a lot of it is just, I gotta kill it while it's seen. I don't have time to be looking at it. I just need it dead before it even gets close. So, this means a lot of firing in the dark. Luckily, the sound of the weapon shooting a lot is not really unbearable and does not override both the music and my voice. That's some berries. Probably some poison berries. The joke is, I think there's such a thing as a poison berry that you can actually eat. So, joke's on me. Joke's on you, you're dead for listening to me about that. Without just me thinking about it. But you're supposed to think me to death. Use your mind powers. Oh, I got mind powers. That is not one of them. Those mind powers don't make sense. Specifically the telekinesis ones. Come on. I do wonder if reading minds could be a thing that's possible, though. Like, if you just hook someone up to, like... Yeah, like if you hook someone up to an interface, actually. That could work, right? What about that? Like, reading minds when they want you to choose, so you have to literally hook them up to, like, a big chair with a plunger on there and be like, okay, I can see what your mind's doing, and you look at the screen, it's like, ah, that's what you're thinking about, you know. Assuming you could translate it that way, because a lot of thoughts don't really have... Some thoughts are pure in a sense that they don't really have a language until you address them as such. That's the challenge of talking a lot. Oh, it's this one again. Only the level slightly different, but it's got the same background. Isn't that special? This makes me so sad. I mean happy. Even though I always look sad because that's how the dogfish looks. He looks droopy. No, I don't know what a dribble is. What's that about? Why did every character in the 80s/90s have to have a junior version? At least James Bond Jr. has the excuse of being already a book. And also not really being a junior. So really it should be 007 Jr. since he's the nephew. What the hell is with that? That's like when you... Like, I get superheroes are just the identity of the hero as opposed to the person with it who has adopted that, but, you know... Imagine you're Thor, right? Yes, I'm referring to that new Thor movie. And then you take his powers, fine. But then you call yourself Thor. No, because that's not a superhero name. That's his actual name. That's the only thing wrong there. Literally the only thing wrong. I don't know anything other about that plot, really. They have a giant lizard! I don't know. They might not even write it that way. But that's just something I heard about in the comic ones. But, you know, I could be wrong. And with a lot of things that I thought I wouldn't care about have grown on me. Like, even the Eternals has grown on me. Even though I feel like if it wasn't the actor's fault, I think the writer is just not the experience. So, you know, no harm, no foul, really. Devin is on the ropes. All right, Jazz has Devin Shell on the run. Let's kick Shell. Your Shell. It's freezing. It's freezing. Someone get this man a coat. A big coat of fur. Has some pingus. Make an avalanche on his head. Turn him into the snowman. Now you know where the snowman enemies come from. From Jazz Jackrabbit converting them with his snow gun. Keep it going. The 3 natural plants are toast. Jazz must start the search for the twin ships right away. The twin ships are in episode 6, by the way. Looks like I win again. What a big surprise. I guess if I didn't win, I would not record it now, would I? Or would I now? Would I? Big ears, big ears.